welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today is my first tutorial in my new crafting area, my new filming area. I'm very excited about it. Today we are making the pumpkin pom pom garland that you just saw. Pom pom pumpkin garland? Either way, we're making the garland that you just saw in the beginning of the video. Make sure you like this video. Leave me a comment down below just so I know who's watching. I'm getting views, but nobody's commenting. I don't know who watches my videos. I would love to get to know you guys. Please subscribe so you never miss a thing. And if you hit the bell down below, you'll actually get notified every time I post a video. Let's go ahead and get started with this craft. All you need to make this project is some yarn and a pair of scissors. So you're gonna want orange, green, and then a color of your choice for stringing the garland. I chose gray. You could do it in orange, you could do it in green, black, white, gray, anything you want. These are all size 4 worsted weight yarn. Let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start with the orange, and I'm just gonna unwrap it. All we're doing is making pom-poms and tying on some green. So super simple and super cute and cost effective, so that's always nice. So what I'm gonna do is take my 3 fingers and we're just gonna wrap around. Now, the more yarn you wrap, the fuller your pom-pom is gonna be, so I like to use a lot. Just make sure you don't cut off your own circulation. So I'm just gonna show you. I'm literally just wrapping. And then you can really get going, and you can wrap pretty quick. So this is a pretty short craft. You could even make a pile of these and just put them like in a bowl for like a centerpiece or like for decoration. Like you don't have to make the garland. You can just make a bunch of the pumpkins and make it into your own decoration. Let's do a little bit more. All right, I'm just gonna cut it. Then I'm gonna cut about 6 inches of orange. And I'm just gonna take it and stick it in between my hand and the wrapped yarn, just like that. I hope you could see that, but wasn't off camera. I was trying to show you on the camera. I'm not used to this yet. So now I've got it like this, and I can pull the yarn off of my hand. Then you're just gonna take that string and tie it into a knot. Yarn, sorry. Just tie it up real tight. And then next, you're going to take your scissors and you're gonna cut right along this fold on the opposite side that you tied your knot on. Stick your scissors in and just make 1 cut across. And then you can grab a bowl, garbage can, you can do it on the table. It's up to you. I like to use the bowl for my waist. And I like to just hold on to the string that the knot was tied with, otherwise you're gonna lose it and you're gonna cut it off. And now we're just gonna give it a haircut. Pretty short. The shorter you cut it, the fluffier the pom-pom. All right, I gotta cut down pretty short, and you make it as even as possible, but you can make it unique. If you wanted to cut some short, some keep them long, you can do it like that too. It's your project. And I just take my hand and kind of ball it up, fluff it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. A little pom-pom. I could cut it shorter and make it even more fluffed if I wanted to. I am gonna take off a couple more pieces that I see that I don't like. And I mean, you can cut this. I've cut these all the way until there's nothing left, so you just gotta be careful, but the nice thing is if you mess it up, you could just do it again. All right. So then next you're gonna grab your green, and we're gonna cut about 6 inches of green. We're gonna get our green, and we're just going to take this and stick it underneath where that knot is tied. So that string that the knot is tied on, you're gonna tie this onto that. If you do have a yarn needle, that will help you to string this through, but it's really not that hard and you can do it with your hands too. I'm just gonna tie it in a bow. Pull through. You can make this as long or as short as you want it as well. It's all personal. And of course, there is our little, it's kind of like an abstract pumpkin pom-pom. So now you just have to make 10 to 12 of these and then you can string them onto your garland. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then I will be right back. Alright, so now I have got my 10 pumpkins. I'm just gonna push these up front here, and the next thing we need to do, I think I'm a little crooked here. Okay, ooh, I think I just made it worse. Okay, so I don't know if that's better or worse, but next thing we need to do is you're gonna get your third color, or if you wanted to use the orange or the green, that is fine as well. And I'm just gonna undo it. So let's just do, let's say 4 arm lengths. So you're just gonna do this, grab some more. And of course, when you have more, you can just trim it at the end. Drop my yarn. This part is not going very smoothly for me. So then there's my 4 arm length. It just fell again. You could stay on the floor because I'm cutting you. Okay. So yeah, that's most definitely long enough. It's very long, but before when I was trying to measure, it was too short. The end of this project is also super easy. All you're gonna do is pull your string up, and if you do this on the floor, it's also easy that way. And you're just gonna take your pumpkin. So you wanna start at the end, and you're just gonna tie it on there and do a knot. So you wanna do a pretty close knot, like tight. And then we will trim off all the excess at the end. There's my first one. And you want to space these apart as evenly as you can. About 1.5 hands. But quite honestly, if they're not spaced evenly, nobody's gonna notice. Like, this is all personal preference. Next. Now that you've got all your pumpkins tied on, you just want to go back through and cut off these long ends. Just snip them short, and they'll blend right in with your pom-pom. Now I ended up with only 9 because I realized one of my pumpkins I had cut my long string off. So that happens. If I want to make another one, I can. I don't think I'm going to. Just leave it alone. But easy fix for that is just make another pumpkin. All right, and lastly, we can trim the ends of our long string that we cut. Maybe 4 arm lengths was a little too much. You do want your ends to be pretty even, but once again, this project is not one that has to be perfect. So what I'm just doing is pulling these, I kind of folded it in half as best as I could without tangling this all up. And then I'm just pulling these up to each other to get a pretty straight cut so they're the same on both sides. And there you have it. Your pumpkin, Pom Pom pumpkin garland. It's perfect for a touch of orange in your house during the fall, during Halloween time. It's a good gift, a good DIY gift. It's a good craft to do with your kids. I hope you enjoyed. If you do this craft, please post a picture, tag me on Facebook at Brooke Wallenstein or Instagram also at Brooke Wallenstein. I'll link them both down below. If you have any questions, comment them down below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next video. If you have any requests, also comment that down below. Please, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.